if you're not aware, on the 1st and the 15th of every month, I release a new online class. Now, in the past, I have had them open for registration for varying amount of times, but what I'm going to do now is have them open for only 2 weeks. So every class will have a 2-week sign-up period, and then it's gone, and it's gone forever. I normally don't repeat the classes because I use the product that's in the catalogues, and once it's gone into a retirement, then there's no good doing a class because I can't get you the product. So new class sneak peek coming tomorrow. Hey Rails, how are you? So the new class coming tomorrow is all about masks. Now, if you haven't seen these masks, they're absolutely wonderful, and I love creating with them because they give you so much flexibility, and they also happen to be my product of the week. So if you're not familiar, every week I have a product of the week, and I try and do projects using that product throughout the week, put them on Facebook, put them on Instagram, Pinterest, and my blog. All right, so this week is I'm trying to read Rail's comment and talk at the same time, and it's just not working, obviously. Rails, you have to watch the replay of your Officeworks and IKEA, or you're going to go spend some money. Have fun, and yes, the replay will always be here. I'm actually off to Officeworks after this as well. Got a long list of stuff I want to get. Okay, so the masks, these ones that are in the holiday catalogue, the basic, let me get the right wording right, basic pattern decorative masks are my product of the week. So you can do lots and lots of things with these masks. So that's why I've created an online class. So sign up is available from tomorrow. The class will contain over $60 worth of product. All right, so I'm only charging $65 for the class, but in that you get $60 worth of product plus 10 project kits. So that's a whole lot of stuff for just $65, and I'm not charging shipping, free shipping. You get both lots of the decorative masks that we have. Hey Robin, hey Kathy. You get these ones that are in the holiday catalogue, as well as the ones that are in the annual catalogue, which is lovely clouds, the big mandala, the diamonds, and the brickwork. Lots and lots you can do with these masks. So this is the set that's in the holiday catalogue. Oh, you probably can't see them on there. Let me turn this over. All right, really, really cool. There's dots. It's wonderful, like a filigree pattern. That, it's like a rosebud, I guess. And then the trees. So that is the new class coming tomorrow. And today, I thought I would show you a card that I've made using one of these masks. And I'll show you just one of the techniques that's included in the class. So there's lots you can do with these stencils. You will be hooked if you've never used them before. So this is what we're doing, and we're using this stencil, which is a tree, like tree branches stencil. So just pop the others away. Again, if you can not hear me, please let me know, because sometimes the sound on these phones, you think you're talking loud enough, but I don't know. I watch it back on replay sometimes. I was like, man, I can't even hear myself. All right, so this is the card using the beautiful Toil Christmas stamp set with the matching Christmas cardinal dies. I love this bird. Really, really nice. All right, let's get cracking. So we have our card. If I go off screen, please yell at me and let me know, because I'm watching the replay, but it's a little bit delayed. So I could do something really crucial off the screen and I won't know about it till it's too late. All right, there's our card base. We are just going to pop the stencil over the card base. Now, a tip here is I just grab some washi tape and just hold it in place. And the technique we're going to be doing today is sponging. Really, really simple, and probably the first technique people think of with stencils. And probably the easiest technique as well, actually. So I'm just going to tape everything down so it doesn't move. Well, that's the theory anyway. Now with this particular stencil, it's got lots of sharp bits in it, like for the branches. So normally when you sponge, you'd like to do little circles. That's not going to work with this template because you're going to lift the template and then end up with ink where you don't want it. So the tip I have for you using this particular stencil is just do the old-fashioned, like they used to do on, was it wallpaper or something, stippling? I don't know if that's the proper name. But you just get a sponge and you're just going to dab it through the stencil. So you can see in here, these bits here are wanting to lift, and I'm just going up and down. So this sort of stencil is not one that you can do the rubbing circle technique and get like a blended look. There are other ways you can do that, but I'm going to let you in on that secret today because it's part of the class. So you want to know? Sign up for the class. So this is just really, really simple, most basic technique. Anyone can do this. And it's just going to add a bit of texture to the background. So I didn't want to use a whole card front of designer series paper, but I felt it needed something behind the bird rather than just a plain card. And sometimes it's like I just can't bother digging out the embossing folders. So this is handier, easier. Sorry. Gosh, that's it. We are done. Now, just going to peel away the washi tape. Try, if you're using washi tape, try not to stick it onto the actual, oh, I'm sorry, onto the actual card front or the paper that you're using for the card, because it can tear the cardstock. Even if you do this, you know, a few times to get a lot of the sticky off, and or do it on your clothes, it can still tear the cardstock, and you don't want that. So this stencil is bigger than the card front, so I was lucky I could tape it to the grid paper. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. There you go. How cool does that look? Sorry. And to clean the stencil, run it under running water, wipe it off, or use a baby wipe. That's really easy to clean the stencils. All right, thank you for sharing, Kathleen. And now the rest of it is purely just simply making the card. So I'm sure you've all done this before. I've just put the DSP across the middle. I have cut little strips of the crumb cake because I wanted to bring in that crumb cake that I've used to make the trees with, and it's not in the designer series paper, so I needed to bring it in another way. So if I'm off screen, I apologize, but I'm just going to cut 1/4 inch strips of crumb cake, and I'm hoping that this is the right length. I didn't even measure it. It was just in my folder. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Close enough to fry, I reckon. Now I'm just going to see if this is the right length. It's a little bit short, so I'm going to add a little bit of interest. Rather than cut another 2 strips and waste these 2, I'm going to just bring the designer series paper in a little bit. Oh, sorry, move the designer series paper so that there's a gap evenly either side of the crumb cake, so it makes it look like it was meant to be like that. If I'm not making any sense, then just say, hey Narelle, you're not making any sense. Right, just put your glue on the cardstock and then lay your designer series paper on top. Really, really simple. You just got to make sure that it's even. Even from both sides. And like, see this bit? I don't know if you can tell, but it's not even. So if I put that on the grid paper, you can see, look at this end, it goes meow. That doesn't matter, because when we glue it onto the piece of designer series paper, we're going to make it look like it's straight. So I love doing this because you don't have to be perfect with how you cut things. There we go. As long as I can get it straight. Now, my disclaimer as always, I appear to have a crooked eye and I just can never line things up straight. There you go. You wouldn't even know that that wasn't cut straight. That is just going to glue straight on to that card front. And the 2 little strips using the 2 little strips instead of a whole piece to back the designer series paper on just saves a little bit of cardstock as well, so you're not wasting so much. All right, if that's straight, fingers crossed. All right, so now sorry, I just didn't have a drink. I have appeared to get a frog. All right, let's see how we go now. Our cardinal, a lovely big cardinal. Now, I've seen this cardinal done in lots of different combinations, and there's so many ways you can colour it. You can either stamp it in black ink like I have on real red cardstock. You can use cherry cobbler ink on real red cardstock, black ink on cherry cobbler cardstock, or you can stamp it on white or very vanilla and then colour it in with blends or our blending pens, or stamp it on watercolour paper and watercolour it with the aqua pens. So many ways you can colour this bird. But today I have just done a really basic black on real red. With big stamps like this, I like to go ink pad to stamp, so then I can see that I have it all covered. And I should be using the Stamparatus, because with such a big stamp, sometimes it doesn't all stamp the first time. But I'm going to live life dangerously and just hope and cross everything that it works. But if I was using the Stamparatus, I wouldn't be worried, because I can just re-stamp it. And hey, presto, that has worked out okay. Yay! So now I'm going to die cut him out, but that is too big to fit in my die cut machine, so we're just going to trim him off. Now this is going to get a little noisy because I have an electronic cutting machine waiting for Stampin' Up! To bring their new die cutting machine out. But in the meantime, you have to put up with a little bit of noise when I cut things out. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way. And if you're not familiar with our new dies, they are a little bit different to our old dies, and there's no edge around when you put the die cut on. When you put the die on the stamped image, there's no edge anymore. So you have to line it up so it's really, really flush with the stamped image. Because when you put our old dies on before, there was always a bit of the cardstock around the stamped image, so you could see that it was perfectly aligned. These ones are not like that, so a bit more precision needed with these, but they still cut out just as good. With my die cutting machine, I need to put this in upside down, and I apologise for the noise. Here we go. Have our cardinal. While I'm doing this, I just want to have a little chat. If you are local to me in Brisbane, or you know anyone who is local to me, I'm going to start doing face-to-face classes. I'm so excited about that. I haven't done face-to-face classes for years. I am nervous but excited, all in the one thing. It's at a local community centre from me. It's probably about 5 minutes from my home, which is brilliant. Lovely hall. It's got air conditioning, nice and big, very bright, lots of windows, and it's got its own little parking area. It's brilliant. So it's, the first one is the 18th of October. I think I said once before it was the 11th of October. I got that wrong because there was already someone booked in the hall that day, and there was a miscommunication. But anyway. Yeah, so the 18th of October is the first one from 10 a.m. till 12. And I'm looking, I can't talk and do it at the same time. And I'm going to be making Christmas cards. I'm going to put a sneak peek up in the event really soon. $20 for the class, or free with a minimum $25 order. If you're coming, then if you can please just RSP what's the word, RSVP, just let me know. Because I will need to collect payment beforehand, before the class, just so I can have kits ready and I know how many people are coming. And if you're not local to me and you know people that are, please share the word. Would love to have lots of people there. I miss teaching people face to face and all that, so I can't wait. Oh, Kathy, excellent. Hoping to see you there too. That'll be fantastic. All right, so I've just stamped the branch thingy. Anyway, and I'm now just going to colour it really, really basically. So I just realised I've left 2 blends. Oh my goodness. Okay, now the colour in this paper is garden green, but we don't have garden green blends. If we do, I don't have them. So I'm just going to do a really quick colour with shaded spruce. And I'm not trying to achieve any blending. I'm just going to do the one colour. So our blends, if you haven't seen them, come in a pack of 2, or you can buy them individually. There's a dark and a light in each colour. So I am just going to use the dark today, because the leaves and the berries already have a bit of shading on them from the actual stamp. So I'm not going, oops, I went outside the line. I'm not actually going for a blended look today. That's not the purpose of this card. It's just to get a bit of colour on these leaves and the berries and the branch. So really quickly. I'll stop talking for a little while. All right, the leaves are done. If you're not familiar with our blends, they have 2 ends. We have I call it the paint tip end brush. And then there's the ballpoint end that you can do like lines and finer details and stuff in. They're really, really cool. Alcohol blends, if you're not familiar. All right, so for the berries, I'm just going to do the dark real red. And I'm using this tip this time around because it's a little bit finer for these little berries. Oh yes, and going back to my classes, I did forget to tell you all. The first one's on the 18th, and then after that, they're going to be on the 1st and the 3rd Friday of every month. At the moment, I don't have any scheduled in for January because I'm not sure, people will be on holidays and stuff like that. So I'll see how what demand is like, whether we do any in January or just resume in February. But yeah, I'm really excited to do classes. And of course, I'll still be offering my online classes for those who are not local. So you have several options there. Just a really quick go over the branch here in Crumb Cake. There we go. And now we're just going to cut him out. So I think you can see this masking in this background has just added something just a little bit more to the card, and the trees suit the theme. It's like birds live in trees, so I think the branches suit really, really well. All right, just going to get this lined up. Okay, I think I'm there. And when you're putting the washi on, like I said with the mask before, try not to go over your stamped image because you don't want to lift any of your hard work with the washi tape. Noise again. So thank you everyone who's joined me today. I really do appreciate it. Now, I've read this thing that you're not allowed to ask people to S-H-A-R-E, apparently, because it's bad. Facebook don't like it when you say that. So I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say if you like my videos and you like what I do, then just let your friends know. Hint, hint. Are we all on the same page there? Right. Now, so I get all the noise out of the way, let's cut a few more things out. I'm going to do the sentiment, and then I have added in a few extra leaves. You don't have to do that. I'm not sure if it's totally needed, but I wanted to bring more of the crumb cake into the card for the trees, because I've got to be matchy-matchy, so that's just me. Alright, let's put our leaf there. And if you saw a card I did the other day, where I had used a whole card front over a similar paper, and it sort of lost the bird and stuff on top. You just couldn't really see. So I just popped a square of vellum over part of the designer series paper, and it made a really big difference in that you could still see the paper. It was still there, but the items on top just stood out so much better. So there's another, I'm full of tips today. Hey, there's another tip for you. All right, our Christmas wishes. Just stamping that in real red. Let that dry a little bit before I pop that through. Now it's going to cut out some of those leaves. So we want some garden green. I think I just did one of each of these. The big leaves and the little amount of leaves. All right, noise again. I'm sorry. So who has started? Oh wait, I should finish. I should let this finish. Right, now the noise is finished. Who started on their Christmas cards? I want to see everyone say yes, because tomorrow is October. So if you want to get them out in time, you need to have started. Maybe. Alright, and then I'm going to do the same now in crumb cake. And then I think we finish with the noise. That's it, we have finished with the noise. No, we haven't. I need to cut out that sentiment, hey. Oh, no. One more noise. No, wrong way around. You've used that Elfie stamp, Sue? Oh, it's so cute. I didn't get that one. Just couldn't get everything, I guess. But yes, that Elfie stamp is so cute. It's like the ones we had last year. The Santa and the elves last year. Oh, I love that set. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Christine. All right, that's it. I'm finished with the noise now. You're starting your cards for the new year. You don't send Christmas cards. Okay, fair enough. What do you do for the new year, Fiona? Is it like a Happy New Year card? That's cool. I've never heard of anyone doing that. That's really cool. All right, that's it. We are finished with the noise. Now we're just going to assemble. And I feel today I'm going to do this branch this way just for something different. Let's make him this way, hey? Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to do a little bit of glue on this. And let's make it go up there a bit. My green leaves. Actually, I want to put these ones in first so that I can lift it a little bit. Oops, throwing them away. Now I'm just going to randomly place these leaves. It's just a little bit extra added in. And I don't plan where I'm putting things like this, as you can tell. There we go. That looks good there. Oh, no. I better glue on my finger and it stuck to my finger. Stop. Misbehaving. And then we're going to put the birdie there, I think. Alright, so let's stick these ones on. Many of your relations are not into Christmas. Get Happy New Year cards. Cool. That's a great idea. I cannot not be into Christmas. I have a child that is Christmas crazy. Hey Anne, how are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm nearly finished, so you'll have to watch the replay. I hope you are well and you're not too busy with all those grandkids. Alright, and then this one I think we might just pop down here. See, on the fly, changing things as we go, but that is not a problem. Dimensionalize the bird. Little ones, I want little ones, I want big ones. Now I want little ones for the tail. Love that we have the two sizes of dimensionals now. So handy. So much less cutting up of dimensionals. And have you seen the black ones in the holiday catalogue? Cool. I don't do a lot of Halloween, so I haven't bought any, but I suppose if you do a lot of mixed media and stuff, they'd be cool. Okay, let's put your birdie on there. Hope my head's not in the way when I was doing that. And then we might put our Merry Christmas or our Christmas wishes over the birdie's tail a bit, maybe. Do you think there or where? Alright, you guys can tell me where I'm going to put that Christmas wishes. The votes are bottom right corner, bottom left corner, or in the middle. You guys get to tell me. And while the video is catching up and you're all voting, I'm going to clean some stamps. Bottom left, one vote. Bottom right, oh, bottom left. Oh, okay. Left. Love the second one, Kylie. Thank you. I didn't see you pop in, Kylie. Hello, thank you for joining me. Bottom left is the winner. Everyone has picked bottom left. All right, well, I'll finish cleaning this stamp. Did I only use 3 stamps? Yes, I did. All right, there we go. Cleanup is done. I love this Fantastic. Quick and easy cleanup. Right, bottom left. So over here, good stuff. Oh, hi Kylie. Alrighty. Now we're just going to dimensionalize this. So I don't know, is that a word? It is now. It's a Neurelism, a made up word. Here. There we go. And we are done. I think that masking makes such a difference. It is amazing. And let me just check. In the catalogue, you've probably missed the masks because then don't stand out. So let me just find the page they're on. To see all the ticks through here of all the stuff I've got. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, a little bit obsessed. More ticks. Lots more ticks. More ticks. Right, where are these masks? Have I missed them? I've missed them. Look at that. Too busy looking at me. Ticks. Yes, Sharon, you need them. The masks are so cool. Wait. Where are they? I might not have missed them. Oh, there they are. Okay. Page 35. And they're right in the bottom corner. So when you get to this spread with the really cool cup of Christmas, they're just down here. $10. Really, really cool. $10 and you get the 4. And they're a lovely, I don't know if it's plastic. I don't know what material it is and I've lost them. Here they are. Yeah, really cool. And so versatile. So there you go. And I don't have this set and I'm not going to buy it, but I don't think I've talked about them. These cup of Christmas stamps are double-sided. So they're really cool. I don't know if it actually shows anywhere. Yeah, here. Turn the stamp over and place it back on the block. Now you're ready to stamp the reverse image. They're really cool. So it's like you get the one clear, the photopolymer stamp, and on one side, I think, now get me, I could be wrong, is one design. You clean it, take it off, peel it back, put it back on the other side, and there's another design. Really cool. I think it's the reverse. So like the handle one way, and then the handle the other way, or something like that. You think I'd know, wouldn't you? But I actually, I haven't bought them. No, I might, but you know, there's a video as well on Stampin' Up's YouTube page if you want to see them in action. I might share that to my page actually, because they are really cool and something different. So that's it for today. Hey, Crystal. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make anything else today, but come back next Monday, 2 p.m, and I will make another project. And if anyone is a customer of mine, as in you've actually purchased something from me, I send an invitation to everyone to join my VIP group. And then on a Thursday, 2 p.m, in my VIP group, I do another little video making a project. Which you won't see anywhere else. So I don't share that project normally anywhere else. And yeah, so if you want to see more videos, you can jump onto my YouTube channel, which is Simply Stamping with Narelle. And I've got lots of videos on there and loading new ones up more regularly than I have been. And then there's here on a Monday on Facebook. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful week and a fantastic weekend, next weekend. Hope you're all going to get up to something cool. I know what I'm doing. No, is it next weekend? No, it must be the weekend after. The Bathurst race, car race here in Australia. I'll be watching that. Do that every year. But I don't think that's this coming weekend, is it? This must be the next one. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.